How's you going, eh? It's your boy Corey from Cruising with Corey, coming to you from the big body today. The reason you're seeing my ugly mug on this video is because I want to talk about Woodward, the Woodward Dream Cruise. It's a pretty big thing here in Detroit. I don't know how much people outside of the city know about it, but yeah, I got an idea for the Woodward Cruise, the Woodward Week. But before I get into the cruise, I want to give a little background on Woodward. It actually spans from what used to be from Jefferson to Pontiac. Now I think it's Larned to Pontiac, because they made a park right there downtown. It was actually named after the first chief judge in Detroit. Yeah, I got some notes so I don't get off track, because I'll be rambling. It was named after the first chief judge in Detroit, Augustus B. Woodward. And it was actually the first road in the country that was paved, but only about a mile of it was paved. It was the first road that had the 3-color traffic signals. It was on Woodward. Henry Ford lived just blocks off of Woodward on Bagley when he built his first car in the garage behind his house. The first assembly line was at a Ford factory in Highland Park right off of Woodward. The Model Ts were built at the Ford Piquette plant, which is also right off of Woodward, a few blocks. What else do I got? I think that's it as far as fun facts for Woodward. As far as cruising, it really became popular for cruising in the 50s and 60s, when guys would take their muscle cars up on Woodward, look for drag races, look for women, just hanging out. My dad used to be up there in the 70s drag racing, so it's got a little bit of history in my blood. But as far as the actual Dream Cruise, that started in 1995. It was just some guys in Ferndale that were raising money to make a soccer field. They thought maybe 30,000 people would show up, and actually that first year 250,000 people showed up. So after that, they just kind of made it an annual thing. As far as today, it is technically only a one-day car show, or car cruise, which draws about 1.5 million people, 40 or 50,000 cars, all anything you could think of, custom stuff, cars, bikes, vans, trucks. You'll see skulls out there driving around, and a lot of movie cars. It's just a good time. I typically just go the week before. Like every day, the weekend before and the whole week through is good. It's like you get a lot of cars up there, but it's not as packed as the actual day, which I typically don't go on the actual day. But for you guys, I might go the actual day of and get some footage. My plan is to actually go every day the week before, because there's plenty of cars out there, but it's not as busy. And actually, as the week goes on, you'll see more and more stuff. People coming from out of town, out of state, out of country. People come all over for this. So as the week progresses, you'll be seeing more and more custom stuff, more different stuff we don't see around here in Detroit all the time. But they actually want to make the cruise itself really goes from 8 Mile up to Pontiac. They want it to go from the beginning of Woodward, which is off Larned or whatever it is now. They want to go from there up to Pontiac. The problem is a lot of the guys don't like to cross south of 8 Mile and go down in the city. It gets a bad rap. I'm sure you guys have heard stuff about Detroit, but I have no problems with the city. I never had any problems in the city. So I actually plan on, I'm going to get some footage of the main cruise, like around 13 Mile, 14, where it's really busy. But I also am going to go south of 8 Mile and try to get some cruisers down in there by Palmer Park and all that kind of stuff. See if we can get a presence down there. Some really cool stuff in the city down there as well. Like I said, just don't go looking for trouble. You shouldn't find it. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to try to upload daily. I usually just upload as I go, so I have content for y'all. Because, you know, in Michigan, our car season only lasts, what, 3 or 4 months. So I got to stack up some footage so I don't run out of stuff. But yeah, other than that, that's all I wanted to talk about was Woodward. I got another video I'm going to put out, you guys, with my ugly mug on it, but that's talking about some other stuff. Yeah, feel free to comment. Let me know certain stuff you want to see. If you know of anything going on out there I should check out. Yeah, talk to you later.